Let me ask you something simple. What do you think will happen if you invested just 100 Ghana cedis every single month? Not 1000 Ghana cedis, not some crazy get rich quick amount, just 100 Ghana cedis. For a lot of people, that sounds too small to matter, almost pointless. Like, what's 100 Ghana cedis really going to do in the world of investing? But here's the truth most people don't realize. That small, consistent 100 Ghana cedis could quietly turn into tens of thousands of cedis and eventually even six figures. And the crazy part is not about luck, it's not about timing the market, it's not about being a financial genius, it's about consistency. So, in today's conversation, I'm going to walk you through exactly what happens when you invest 100 Ghana cedis every single month, how it grows over time, why most people underestimate it, and how you can actually use this simple strategy to build real wealth. Why 100 Ghana cedis feels too small? Let's be honest for a second. Most people ignore small investments because they are addicted to big results. We live in a world where people are constantly seeing headlines like 10,500 Ghana cedis into 10,000 Ghana cedis with this stock. Crypto made this guy a millionaire overnight. So eventually, putting away 100 Ghana cedis a month feels slow, almost boring. But that's exactly why it works. Because while everyone else is chasing fast money and getting burned, consistent investors are quietly building something powerful in the background. Think about it like going to the gym. One workout won't change your body. Even 1 week won't do much. But show up consistently for a year, now people start noticing. Investing works the same way. Now let's slow this down and really understand something that most people overlook. That is the power of consistency. Because honestly, this is where the entire game is won or lost. When you hear investing, your mind might jump to big numbers, stock picks, or perfect timing. But in reality, wealth is rarely built that way. It's built through small, repeated actions done over a long period of time. Let's go back to something simple. If you invest 100 Ghana cedis every month, that's just 3 cedis, 33 pesos a day. That's less than what many people spend on snacks, coffee, or things they won't even remember a week later. But when you commit to doing that every single month, something powerful starts happening. You are not just investing money, you are building a habit. And habits are what create results. After 1 year, you've invested 1,200 cedis. That might not feel life changing yet. But now, stretch that to 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. That's when consistency starts to separate you from everyone else. Because while most people start and stop, get distracted, wait for the perfect time, you keep going. And that's the advantage. Consistency removes the need to guess the market. You don't need to worry about whether stocks are up or down this month. You just keep showing up and investing anyway. Over time, this approach smooths out the ups and downs of the market and puts you in a position to benefit from long-term growth. And here's the truth most people miss. It's not about the amount you invest that changes your life overnight. It's the discipline of doing it over and over again. Because in investing, consistency isn't just important, it's everything. Now let's talk about the part of investing that truly changes everything: compound interest. This is where your money starts to behave differently. At the beginning, it feels slow, almost like nothing is happening. You are putting your 100 Ghana cedis every month, and the growth doesn't look impressive yet. And this is exactly where most people lose patience and quit. But what they don't realize is they are living right before things start getting interesting. Compound interest means your money earns returns, and then those returns start earning their own returns. How cool is that? So instead of just growing in a straight line, your money begins to grow faster over time. In the early years, most of your growth comes from what you put in. But as time goes on, a shift happens. Your investments start doing more of the work than you do. That's when momentum kicks in. It's like planting a tree. In the beginning, it looks small and fragile, but give it enough time and it grows into something strong, deep-rooted, and self-sustaining. That's exactly what compound interest does to your money. It rewards patience, consistency, and time, and turns small beginnings into powerful results. What happens over 20, 30, or 40 years? Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture, because this is where investing starts to feel real. After 20 years of investing 100 Ghana cedis every month, you've built a solid foundation. At this point, your money has had enough time to grow, and you are no longer just seeing small gains. You are looking at something meaningful, tens of thousands of Ghana cedis working for you. But here's where it gets interesting. When you stretch that timeline to 30 years, the growth doesn't just continue, it accelerates. Your investments are no longer growing slowly. They are compounding on top of years of previous growth, pushing your total into six-figure territory. And then comes 40 years. This is where patience truly pays off. By now, the majority of your wealth isn't coming from what you invested. It's coming from the growth of your investments. The system you started decades ago is now doing most of the heavy lifting, and that's the real takeaway. Time is what transforms small, consistent investments into life-changing money. The longer you stay invested, the more powerful the results become. Now here's the part that really makes you think. If investing 100 Ghana cedis every month can lead to this kind of growth, why doesn't everyone do it? The answer is simple but uncomfortable. Most people are not patient enough. We live in a world where everything is instant. You order food, it arrives in minutes. You post something online, you expect likes immediately. So naturally, people bring that same mindset into investing. They want fast results. They want to see their money double in a few months. They want excitement, big wins, and quick success stories. But this strategy offers none of that. It's quiet, it's slow, and in the beginning, it feels almost insignificant. And that's exactly why people ignore it. Some start, but stop after a few months because they don't see results. Others never start at all because they think the amount is too small to matter. But here's the truth. Wealth isn't built in moments of excitement. It's built in moments of discipline. The people who succeed are not the ones chasing hype. They are the ones who keep going, even when it feels boring, even when progress feels invisible. Because in the long run, consistency always beats chasing quick wins. Now let's make this practical, because knowing all of this means nothing if you never actually start. The good news is, getting started is much simpler than most people think. You don't need a lot of money. You don't need to be an expert. And you definitely don't need to time the market perfectly. What you need is a simple plan and the discipline to follow it. Start with an amount you can comfortably afford every month. If 100 cedis feels like too much, reduce it. Go with 50 cedis or even 25 cedis. The goal here isn't to impress anyone, it's to build a habit you can stick to long term. Next, choose a simple investment option. For most beginners, this could be something like a broad index fund that tracks the overall market. This way, you are not stressing about picking individual stocks or trying to predict winners. Then comes the most important step: automation. Set it up so that the money is invested automatically every month. Treat it like a bill you must pay. This removes emotions, excuses, and the temptation to skip, because the truth is, motivation comes and goes, but systems keep you consistent. Now, along the way, the market will go up and down. Some months you will see gains, other months you will see losses. That's normal. What matters is that you don't stop. Don't panic when prices drop. Don't get overly excited when they rise. Stay steady, because in the end, success in investing doesn't come from making perfect decisions. It comes from making consistent ones over time. So let's bring it all together. Investing 100 cedis every month won't make you rich overnight, but it will do something far more powerful. It will build you a system. A system that quietly grows your money in the background while you live your life. A system that doesn't rely on luck but on discipline. And a system that, over time, can completely change your financial future. So the real question isn't, is 100 Ghana cedis enough? The real question is, are you consistent enough to let it grow? Because the people who win in investing aren't the smartest. They are the ones who stay in the game the longest. I hope you found value in today's conversation. If you did, kindly click on the like button. It does help me out and I appreciate you. Also share it with someone who needs to hear it. Leave a comment in the comments box below if you have a question for me. Until next time, take care.